Hello, collective. Feeling the energy, frequency, vibrations rising today with the sun. I'm gonna bring another channeled message from Spirit for my collective, divine, masculine, and feminine. Let's start with this tribal deck today. How are y'all doing out there? How are you doing inside? Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. Yeah, this is what I was feeling starting this video. Feeling this fire within the sun, the solar plexus chakra, hearing clearing, powering up. Get another card. Mastering the witch, be the light, and the owl. This is the sound I was hearing when I started this video. Ooh. And the Mother Earth. I was seeing earlier a vision of Earth being the master, divine feminine alchemist, with the air coming from the trees, the earth, the sun feeding the trees life, the air coming into us and feeding us, and us breathing out CO2 for the trees, and the trees giving us and plants giving us food, and living in harmony with these animals that are also connected to the divine, giving us signs, and appreciating the system of the earth as being divine feminine, and redefining this witch, which has been vilified in our culture throughout time as being manipulative, and there being a light and a dark versions of this alchemy, and that the Mother Earth being the divine feminine, and I'm hearing also masculine. Geb is the divine masculine earth Egyptian deity. So a lot of times we've been identifying with earth as feminine, but as within all divine, there's a masculine and a feminine energies for balance, which takes us from duality into oneness. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. This is focusing inside us for finding strength, and focusing externally only for confirmation when we're looking for confirmation about a question or a direction in our path. 4:10 on the timer. That fire and earth and looking within for strength is the message. Tapping into and absorbing the sun while being grounded and breathing in and being in harmony with the trees and aligning with nature is how we overcome any fears or doubts, and eliminating those energies from our conscious mind is part of the meditation practice that builds inner strength. And knowing that 5:08 on the timer, knowing that those are all parts of us, the fire, the earth, the air, the water, right? Get another card from this deck here. What else does Spirit want the collective to know right now? What else does Spirit want the collective to know? 5 of Wands. And this is about comparing. The 5 of Wands is competition, and the only value in comparison is ourselves to ourselves previously. Are we doing better than we were doing before? That's the only value in comparison. Comparing ourselves to anyone else is useless because everyone is on their own path. So you're not going to get any value by comparing your stack to somebody else's. You're where you need to be in order for you to ascend to wherever Spirit wants you to go to learn the lessons you need to learn. And accepting our own path and not comparing ourselves or where we're at to anyone else is the true inner strength, right? I think fear comes from comparison of I'm not where the other person is, or I should be somewhere else. And there's no power in that. That is like punching a hole in your boat and slowly sinking. Fear, doubt, comparison, it doesn't give the inner strength and the ability to manifest. Comes from alignment, and alignment is about unifying, being whole, being complete, being worthy, and knowing that we are that, as opposed to comparing ourselves to someone else who is in a different place and thinking that's not fair. Maybe that person has done, more incarnations, not more incantations, right? Not somebody who's manipulating elements or manipulating others to get ahead, but somebody who's doing their own work internally on themselves to be a better person. That's the value in comparing ourselves to ourselves, right? Am I doing the same things and expecting a different result is another way to look at it. So 8:41, I'm going to end this. The only magic we need to be doing and manifesting, the Hermit and the King of Wands, is to stay on our path, to ask for clarity, and to be open to receiving those messages that Spirit has for us, is the message for my collective today. And I'm going to end it on that note. Thank you for tapping in with me on this collective message. Again, take what is empowering and resonates with you at this time and leave the rest for someone else. Thank you.